All right, so we are totally winging it today. Zero prep work has gone into this video. I got up this morning and had no intention of having these watches in my possession. As a matter of fact, up until yesterday, I didn't know they existed. I discovered them on Instagram, but the watches, and I have all three of them, are from the new G-Shock Transparent Pack line. I was visiting Gem Bijou to return the Mido that he had lent me, the Mido Diver, and I just happened to time my visit with the G-Shock delivery. All three of these watches were in that delivery, and the owner, Sam, was nice enough to let me borrow them for a couple of days to show you guys. So, gonna be just kind of a quick unboxing, a little bit of eye candy for the G-Shock fans. So, let's get right to it and take a look at the watches. So if you hadn't seen this release, there is three models. There is a Casio model, a square, and I may have these boxes mixed up, but a Casio square, and then a model from the GA700 lineup. I've never owned a GA700. I've never had one on the channel either, so it's probably the least popular of the three, but it's going to be kind of cool to take a look at one here today. So we'll start maybe with that one, and I'll move these out of the way. Let's get in here. Warranty card, module number 5522. All of these have pretty basic modules, so I'm not going to really go through the functions. We've done that already in lots of videos. So let's dig this guy out of here. That, and there it is, and it's quite a cool look with the contrasting black against the clear transparent bezel and strap, black pushers there. Get in a little closer. All of these are negative display. It's got a pretty cool handset on these, actually, and if I remember correctly, you can move those hands out of the way. Yes. I've never had this watch, but I've had watches with the same hand adjust thing where you can see the digital display. Cool watch. Here's the reference number on it. GA700SKE-7A, and this is in Canadian dollars, $149. All three of these models are the same price, all 149 Canadian dollars, whatever that works out to in your home currency. I'm actually wearing this guy today, the square, the circuit board camo, so I'm going to swap this out and give you guys a little look with this guy on wrist. So there it is, and you can clearly see it's a nice watch. Sorry, I had to throw in the dad joke there. It is a cool watch, though. It's a little odd seeing your skin tone right through the strap, but neat watch for sure. This is not my flavor of G-Shock personally. I am mostly all about the squares. I do like the Casios and some of the other models, but this is definitely a cool one to check out. So let's switch things up and we'll move over to the Casio. So let's pry into this one. Module number 5611. Again, all of these watches are very basic modules, so no multiband 6, no solar, no Bluetooth connectivity, that sort of thing. Basically, you've got your time and date, world time function, stopwatches, timer, the basics. Get that out of the way. Ooh. Now this one I noticed, this is how I discovered this brand, actually, or not this brand, this line of watches. Yesterday, I noticed G-Shock Canada actually had a promotion where you could sign up to have the right to win, rather, the right to buy one of these. So these must be quite the hot commodity. they are definitely a very cool watch, that is for sure. Again, we've got the black dial against the transparent strap and bezel. Awesome looking watch, there's no doubt about that. So let's give this one a look on wrist too. And here it is, and I think for me it would take a little bit of time getting used to that transparent strap. It's just so different compared to anything I've ever worn. It is a really cool look on the watch though. Now these watches are, if you haven't tried one, really nice to wear. They're very similar to the squares. They're similar in thickness and in size. And just a nice looking watch. The one negative I will say with the GA2000s or 2100s is the digital display is very small. I have a real hard time reading it. So if you need to use your stopwatch timer, that sort of thing, those types of functions, this may not be the one for you. On the flip side, it looks really good. So there is a trade-off there, but I think it's a cool watch. So let's move over to probably what's going to be my favorite of the three, the Square. Okay. The Square is on deck. Getting quite a pile of tins and paperwork and boxes over here just to my right. So I'm going to stack this one up on the left to keep them organized somewhat at least. And here is the Square. Negative display again. These all, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. These all also have contrasting black print work. Maybe almost a gray actually instead of a black. Cool looking watch. I will at the end of the video put up a couple of shots of these watches. One of my favorite things when I'm making these videos is the photography part, or the videography part, making the intros and outros. So I'll put together a little something to close out the video. So there's the case back. No quick release on this one, although I did notice that the GA2100 did have quick release. The negative display does not want to light up very good for us in this lighting here, but yep, another nice looking watch in the series. I'd love to hear what you guys think. These are definitely not going to be for everybody, but they make for a nice fun summer watch, a pool watch, that sort of thing. Reference number on this one is DW5600, again SKE-7. And let's get one last look on wrist. And one thing about this watch versus the Mall is the comfort level. It literally disappears on wrist. Literally. Sorry. I had to do the one last dad joke. I have a whole bunch that I could throw at you guys right now, but I'm going to restrain myself. So this is another cool one. Neat looking watch. Again, the transparent thing isn't going to be for everybody, but it is a cool look. Would be fun for a nice summer kind of knock around weekend watch. So what I think we should do is just get them all together for side by side, and then we will close out the video. And here is the trio together, and you can see the one on the right is quite a bit larger than the other two. Fair amount thicker as well, but I think it's a pretty cool release. These will probably be quite a big seller, I got a feeling, for G-Shock, especially with the warmer weather coming up. These are going to be a really nice summer watch. So again, big thanks to Sam from Gem Bijou for lending these into the channel for us to take a quick look at together. Really appreciate it. If you're shopping watches, he carries G-Shock and many other brands. Check him out at gembijou.com. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.